Well, week one of Minnesota Vikings football is back in action as we welcome you inside the TCO studios for another season of Vikings Weekly presented by 3M. We are your hosts as always. My name is Gabe Henderson. That's Tatum, Everett, and we are just a few short days away before the team in purple heads to the Big Apple to face the New York Giants.
It's finally here. After a long offseason of exciting moves, a full training camp, and 3 preseason wins, Gabe, football counts this weekend, and I am pumped. We will be here with you each and every week this year to give you everything you need to know about the Vikings before the games.
Coming up in the show, we talk X's and O's with head coach Kevin O'Connell. We also hear from some of the experts at NFL Network, and we wrap up today's show with a best of mic'd up edition from all 3 of our preseason games.
For the first time since 2018, there will be a new starting quarterback for the Vikings. Former first-round draft pick Sam Darnold will make his debut on Sunday. Now, we mic'd up Sam over at a training camp practice to get to know him a little bit better. Let me tell you, this guy likes some high fives.
What's up, guys? Nice glasses. Nice. What's up? Thank you. Hot mic today, Jern. I'm not telling Muse. Hey, mic'd up today, by the way. I'm going outside today. Yes. Bird. Jerg. There we go. Fiend. Hello.
What do you say, one Paul?
Hello. What's up,
Fiend.
Sam, you're dunking it, Sam!
That really shows our athleticism right there. That's cute.
No. Ball.
That way. Blake. Dude.
A lot today.
Blake can't catch your football. What'd you do to him? Triple shot. Yeah. Football. 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 Yeah. RBs.
Yes, sir.
Debo. Come on, babe. Triple shot. Good ball, JJ. Great ball, Jaren. Great ball. Yeah. Let's go, babe. Let's go.
Let's have a day today, fellas. Third down, red.
Nice. Have a day. Triple shot. Great route, 3. Good job, Jay. That was a pretty sick play.
That was awesome.
Oh, yes. Hey.
Are you allowed to have a drink?
Go, Sam.
Oh, do me.
Do me one time. Ow! Hey, that was a perfect route, too.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why I'd be working on like that.
Yeah. Think about that kind of the same.
So I used to run in college, huh?
You learned that from Thayer, or?
Nah, Thayer got some shit to him.
He does, man. Hey, who picked that? Is that AJ?
Hey,
That pick was crazy.
yeah, it's just the one-handed made it
That was
crazy.
sick.
But that was PI all the way. That was PI! He grabbed
All right, here we go. Triple shot. Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Triple shot. Triple shot. Let's go, baby. Here we go. Great ball, baby. Hey. 1-8. Way to go get that. No, I got you. We gotta watch it though.
You recognized it on the catch. I felt it.
Yeah.
And you caught the ball, and you were just like, oh, I'm gonna let him.
Yeah.
Just hum it like you were some of those basics. Yeah.
180.
Good ball. Good ball, JJ.
Good read, dude.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That was nice.
I'm aiming at that crossbar.
And I've done it plenty. I did it earlier in camp.
Yeah.
But like, whenever you're down here, just high back five. You know what I mean? Every time it's in the back of the end zone.
Line, hairline, get it down.
I apologize, King sir. You okay?
It's okay, just don't ever let it happen
Be
again.
a friend of yours
All
ever
right?
again. Are you okay though, for real?
Yes.
All right, cool.
HP, that was too wholesome. I didn't like that. Hey, how great is football, man? Hey, third down. Here we go. Turbo set.
The coverage, but I wanted you to get a feel for that set and then throwing that exact ball.
Yeah, I could have thrown him out a little higher, but yeah. Need some juice, man. Need some juice, fellas. Great pick, dude. That was textbook.
All right, those are two really good days of work. All right, I'll show you guys the schedules for tomorrow. All right, we're going to have some meetings and things, start getting ready, getting our minds right for a pseudo-modified kind of fast kind of day. You guys will be free once we're done with practice. At the end of practice, you guys are on your way, and then we're going to have our day on Friday.
Hey, quarterbacks and safeties! Hey, quarterbacks and safeties, we got the autographs. Quarterbacks and safeties, we got the autographs.
Vikings
on three. 1, 2, 3.
Vikings. Cornerbacks.
Very quick, because you guys got autographs, okay? Much like when you go in to hit a squat max or something like that, you got a lot of weight on the bar. Like Grant,
Well, that
you go
would not be
down
a lot
and
of
you,
weight.
and you go, that's where I am, and this is where I'm heading, but it tells you something about where you're at. That's what today did. We have put a lot at you with the red zone, the unscripted stuff. There was a lot on the bar right now, okay? We see where we're at, we assess, and then we keep rolling, all right? So, tough day, like, good day.
You guys are tough, man. That defense,
All I know
it's fun. It's fun to play against.
some great balls.
I appreciate it. Woo. It's been fun, man. This offense is, there's nothing like the West Coast system.
Too many words for me.
Yeah, but it gives you answers. It's harder to call, but easier to run. I gotta run full speed at some point. Boy, a beast. Go straight to the bike after practice. So excited. There you go.
You can find that entire Sam Darnold mic'd up piece on Vikings.com or the Vikings app. And Gabe, it really is full circle for Sam. He started in 19 games at MetLife Stadium in his first 3 years in the NFL.
Wow. Another homecoming for Sam Darnold. And a person that knows exactly how Sam is feeling right now is Kurt Warner. Rewind back to 1998. That season, Kurt Warner spent the entire year as the backup quarterback for the St. Louis Rams. 1999, a year later, he led the greatest show on turf to winning Super Bowl 34. And just thinking about that opportunity, those times in between, that was a conversation that Kurt and I had earlier this offseason where he described exactly what Sam Darnold is feeling heading into week number 1.
He does have such great offensive talent, solid offensive line. Aaron Jones in the backfield is playmaker in a lot of different respects. And you mentioned a couple of the wide receivers, TJ. I mean, they got guys all over the place. So you walk into that and you're like, okay, this is awesome because I don't have to do everything myself. But I'm sure there's also part of Sam that feels the pressure, that, understands that he's gotten a number of opportunities to be the starter and to be the guy. And it hasn't really worked out for him up to this point. And, I know he wants to find a home and solidify himself as an NFL starter. And so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of pressure going in, knowing also that, they drafted a young guy, even though obviously he's not going to play this year. I'm sure Sam's, feeling both sides of the spectrum. Excited about the possibilities, excited about the team, excited to have another opportunity to be the starter, but also going, okay, this has happened a number of times. I need to make one of these opportunities work. I need to show people that I am that guy, whether it means long-term in Minnesota or somewhere else. At some point, that opportunities kind of dry up. If you haven't done it, got an opportunity 3 or 4 times and you haven't done it, sometimes those opportunities can disappear. And so I think Sam's kind of playing in that mode where it's, I got to prove to people I'm a starter. Otherwise, I don't make it here, with third, fourth team, depending on how you look at it all. Maybe I'm relegated to being a backup in the NFL at this point. I'm sure him, just like all of us, we don't want to be relegated to that position, especially as young as he is.
Yeah.
You want to prove to people you belong.
That full interview with Kurt Warner is out now on Vikings.com, as well as the Vikings app and the Vikings YouTube channel. Tatum, what's on deck?
So many options, Gabe.
Hey,
That's so great.
Watch it. However you want to watch it.
Well, we've heard about Sam Darnold from Sam Darnold himself, a Super Bowl champion quarterback, and now we want to hear from head coach Kevin O'Connell and several other Vikings topics in this week's Vikings X's and O's.
The beauty of Sam is he's going to, how we hope to design things. Play intent is a very important thing for quarterbacks here to understand what we're trying to get done, what are the looks we may get, and then, if it's not there, if it's covered, if they've had a good snap defensively, what are you going to do with the football? Is that checking it down? Is that potentially creating some plays off schedule, which he has the ability to do? But more so than anything, we want to live to fight another down when we can scheme something up and try to get somebody open for him. And I'd love to survive that down moving forward, whether it's a check down, putting the ball in play, giving one of our eligibles a chance to make some yards after a catch. And if it's Sam using his athletic ability, go get what you can, protect yourself, and let's get right back in the huddle and do it again. That's how he's played. That's how he's really prepared himself. Now we get a game plan to hone in on exactly what we want to get done, each individual play, what are the problems that we've got to navigate through together, and then give him a quiet mind and let him go play, because I'm excited to see him play. I really am.
Paul Allen's entire 25-minute X's and O's conversation is now available at Vikings.com or the Vikings app. Still to come on Vikings Weekly, our home state friend Jamie Erdahl gives us her insight into the 2024 Vikings. Plus, we'll hear from another new face on the team, Stephon Gilmore.
How much tread is left on the tire? How do you feel in comparison to year one?
I mean, year one.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't do much training camp, so I feel pretty good right now, and just trying to, keep getting better every day. That's the main thing. Just taking a day at a time. But I feel good right now. Always, man. Anytime I step between that line, I try to go hard and just to show people I still got it. Just keep proving it. Every year, just got to put the previous year behind you and prove it every year. So that's my mindset.
Well, after 13 seasons and over 10,000 snaps later, the mindset still remains the same for new Minnesota Vikings cornerback Stephon Gilmore. Welcome back to Vikings Weekly. I'm Gabe. That's Tatum. And according to the Week 1 unofficial depth chart that's on Vikings.com right now, Stephon Gilmore is one of 8 players set to make their first start as Minnesota Vikings this upcoming Sunday against the New York Giants.
Wow, that's incredible. We've heard from some of those new faces in the show so far. However, a familiar Minnesota face sat down to talk to me one-on-one. Good Morning Football host Jamie Erdahl shares a lot of excitement about several new Vikings players.
Is this going to be like a cool Geno Smith story where Sam Darnold comes in on a one-year deal? And is this, for some reason, the perfect puzzle piece that he needed to tap into what he is capable of doing? Now, how that conflicts with J.J. McCarthy's future I'm just looking at this one season. Yeah. The quarterback situation and is a curious one. But I was really proud of the Vikings pulling Aaron Jones over from the Green Bay Packers. We know him on the show. He's guest hosted hours. I've sat next to him. I always like to count how long I've sat next to somebody on TV. I think he's going on 30 hours next to me at some point. And he's a really cool personality. And this was at a time when Rodgers was about to leave for the Jets. So Rodgers was still a Jet. Aaron Jones is on the show, openly looking at the camera with his sunglasses on and begging Rodgers to stay with us. Stay, you're my guy. So I think he's awesome. I think he's talented. I think he still has a lot left in him. And his personality fits in the Midwest, despite being an El Paso guy. It's very random. But I was really proud and thrilled about that. I think it was a massive get for the Vikings.
Gabe, you can find that Jamie Erdahl interview on Vikings.com and the Vikings app. I know, you guessed it. It's really tough. Yeah. But, we love anything football around here. We love to talk about football.
Especially girls flag football, because earlier this offseason, the Minnesota Vikings hosted the first ever girls flag football Summer League Championship at TCO Stadium right behind us. And our VEN cameras were there to capture it. And let's just say, Tatum, the competition did not disappoint.
Girls
Let's check
can
it out.
ball.
It's been really great. This is a great field, a great experience, and it was so fun winning the game by like 1 point.
A lot of people are going to tear you down, especially since you're playing football. They're going to tell you, oh, that's not a girl sport, you can't play that, but you just need to prove that wrong.
Just like young boys, girls love watching football too. They grow up with the Vikings as a household name. They have their favorite players. They watch with their mom and dad. And so they look up to a lot of the players in the organization themselves. And so to feel that the Vikings are willing to invest in you is something that I think is really, really important to them. Invitation to the facility and get to be a part of what previously was just for boys, I think feels really great to them.
In the last 3 years, the Vikings have invested over $300,000 into the growth and development of girls' high school flag football. This is just the start in the hope of the Vikings continuing the mission of making girls' flag football a sanctioned sport.
I love that.
Yep.
It is so much fun to watch. And speaking of fun, we are ready to unveil our newest segment here on Vikings Weekly. It is not named yet, so we're kind of cooking one up.
We got 18 weeks.
It's about social media. We've had some exciting posts, some fun posts. This one popped up, I think, last week. Guy Fieri's in town with a bunch of Vikings players.
What are the chances?
They're going to make a cameo on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
This is so great to have two offensive linemen, another big guy in Harrison Phillips, and then Nick Mullins and Nick Muse. Like, this is great content. I can't wait to see this. Why does Garrett Bradbury have to have the pizza boxes? So why can't the other guys have it?
You know, I think that's part of their MO.
Okay.
That's part of their MO.
Okay.
But Guy Fieri said, which one of these guys did not play on the Vikings? I'm like, yeah, that's pretty clear. Let's go to our next one. We've got, did you guys see this on social?
This is pretty cool.
Tin-type photos. It takes so long to set up the camera and to get these old-style black and white photos.
I love the fact that they're bringing these back, and this is such a cool idea. At Black Hand for the handle, she's doing such a great job of making these new school photos appear like they're old school, and to see it real time is really cool. And I'm sure Kevin O'Connell and Quasey were very excited.
Yeah, they look really cool. And then, of course, our girl Jamie Erdahl on Good Morning Football with Aaron Jones and the sombrero. I mean, his signature look, it's looking good. They're ready for week 1, and it was a good time.
She said it. It's weird seeing him in purple, but I'm so excited to see him in that purple sombrero this year rocking for the Minnesota Vikings.
For sure. And, of course, if that doesn't get you hyped for the season, I don't know what will. We are so pumped for the Vikings to start the year out against the Giants in the Meadowlands. Kickoff is set for Sunday at noon on Fox.
Well, before we get to Sunday, we want to provide you guys and end this show on a positive note, highlighting the 3 in-game mic'd ups that we had this year with head coach Kevin O'Connell, Justin Jefferson, and Harrison Smith. In the meantime, for the entire Vikings Entertainment Network, we appreciate you guys joining us for week 1 of Vikings Weekly.
Justin, Paul Allen, let me start here. How much did Sam Newton have to bug you all week to actually do this in the third quarter?
He bugged me a little bit, but hey, he told me some of the guys that I love, I'm going to be talking to him throughout the third quarter, so I said, why not?
Short motion to the right, play action.
Got him! Got him! Got him!
Touchdown! J.J. McCarthy to Trent Sherfield Sr.
JJ, there we go. Trent, there we go, boy.
I mean, the way these guys have been performing in that defense.
Are you kidding me?
It's crazy. It's crazy. I I mean, to hear the communications that the defense has been having, and I mean, the way they've been connecting all over the field, it's going to be crazy once they step out on that field together week 1. Oh, there we go.
Oh, here it is. Jackson, and with Justin Jefferson cheering on the sideline, it's 2013 Raiders.
Check this out, probably going to try a screen here to Debo, get back on track down, see if we can execute. Got to block 57 will be the key.
McBride, screen right.
We not only blocked him, we probably held him a little bit, but they didn't call it.
Oh, look at McBride.
How about that?
McBride toe tapping the sidelines.
Those are the blocks right there. You get that block clean, that thing could be out the gate against some of these. You know, this is really Vic Fangio's defense, which a lot of Vikings fans will remember. We were running a version of it our first year.
I think I hear Justin Jefferson screaming behind you.
Yeah, he's trying to get involved here. He knows I'm on TV. He's a little jealous. He's used to being mic'd up himself for basically about the better part of the last year or so. You see him over here?
On the fight now!
First down Eagles, Ben.
I mean, that's
hold on, fellas. Hold on. We might get a challenge here.
Oh, he's got it in his hand. Oh, wow.
I hear it. Right, you think so? I think he's short of that thing, fellas. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves the football back right here. Looks like they're going to challenge this, thinking it might be a fumble.
There was an incomplete pass.
Seeing if it was a fumble, yeah. Did you get a good look at it?
I did not.
Yeah, me neither.
I got so much shit going on. Minus is official, man. This is tough.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling it right now, man. I'm used to being able to complain to 2 people, not just 1. I want to circle back to that, though, guys, because I can't tell you. Coached a lot of places, played a lot of places. You know, I use that play term lightly, but our fans and what U.S. Bank Stadium is, I mean, it is, in my opinion, it's a one-of-one thing from the energy from the time you walk in the building to the time you leave. I mean, it is, I absolutely love our fans, I love our fan base, and I love what they bring to help us play winning football.